So one of the most exciting and intriguing new things MLB The Show 20 is adding into the fold is this new game mode they've been teasing called Showdown. We got our first little tease of it back in the gameplay reveal trailer. They showed Showdown and they showed things next to Showdown which could give you hints towards what the game mode actually is. And we didn't really get too much concrete information, and then we got the Show 20 developer live stream schedule where it shows on March 7th that Showdown is actually going to be a Diamond Dynasty mode. This has caused a lot of people to wonder, is this mode a new competitive mode? Is this another play versus CPU thing? Is this replacing something else? There's been a lot of questions and speculation about what Showdown is, and thanks to MLB The Show 20's Instagram today, we got a little bit of information and a little bit of a better idea about what Showdown is all about, and that's what we're going to talk about in this video. If you guys are excited for MLB The Show 20 and you want to keep up with all the news and information leading up to the launch of the game, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I promise you this is definitely the place to be. Also on the 7th, they are going to be having a stream talking about Showdown and other pieces of Diamond Dynasty. I of course will have a video on that, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of that stuff. But anyway, let's get into this Instagram video and talk about Showdown.
Are you here to talk about the new mode Showdown, or are you here for an actual showdown?
I'm ready to throw down in Showdown.
Start by drafting the key contributors to your squad. These first picks form the backbone of your team throughout the showdown. You'll also choose perks, which boost your squad's ability in certain situations. As you play Showdown, you'll earn more draft rounds to improve and build your squad to fit your specific playstyle. Perhaps you'll target players with massive power potential, or perks that improve your hitting ability in clutch situations.
Alright, so breaking that down a little bit, as you guys can tell, you're going to be drafting a team for Showdown. On this first screen right here, it says the entry fee is free. I don't know if that means all of the Showdown entry fees are going to be free or if it's just this specific one. But then you get to the actual draft and you can see on round 1, you have the diamond draft with these 4 live series diamonds in there. And you can see right here, it says there are 10 rounds in this Showdown draft. As you get to the later parts, you can see that on the starting pitching side of things, there are some lower overall. So there's going to be a mix of diamonds and golds and silvers and all that stuff. So you're going to have to kind of draft your team similar to the way you would draft it for a BR run. But what makes this interesting is you're actually going to be drafting perks as well. If you play Road to the Show, you can put the perks on your player, or you could even think of them similar to quirks in Diamond Dynasty on specific cards. If we take a look at what some of these perks are, it says Heart Attack, significant contact boost while losing and runners are on base. Then you've got Off the Radar, significant contact boost on pitches slightly outside the strike zone. Clear for Takeoff says exit velocity boost on normal swings on the first 2 pitches of an at-bat. And then Inner Peace, massive contact boost on pitches down the middle. We've also got some gold perks as well. You can see Lone Wolf has increased pitch accuracy. Running on Fumes has exit velocity boost on normal swings when the opposing pitcher has less than 50% energy and the bases are empty. That one seems very specific. Then you've got Spark Plug, significant contact boost in the 7th inning or later. And then finally Jumpstart, contact boost on the first 2 pitches of an at-bat. So they're going to be used for both pitching and hitting. Now, I don't know if a player has a quirk and then you put a perk on it, does it like double the effect? I have no idea, but at the end of the day, you're not just picking players, you're picking perks and things that will affect the gameplay. So you want to make sure you're kind of remembering who you're picking, why this perk would be good for this player, so on and so forth. He also said as you go on in the Showdown, you are going to get more and more draft picks. So you're not just going to be drafting once, you're going to be drafting as you continue to go on and add players to your teams. But basically, the team that you draft at the start of the Showdown will evolve as the Showdown goes on. It won't be the same team at the start and at the finish. Also, on a side note, it doesn't really have to do with anything exclusive to Showdown, but you can see your first look at the new Texas Rangers stadium in the game, so kind of cool to see that in action. But anyway, back into Showdown.
Everything you do in the new Showdown mode leads to the final showdown against a legendary pitcher. Before you get there, you'll complete challenges to earn new players and perks as well as score runs for the final showdown. Be careful though, some of these challenges can eliminate you from your showdown run. Once you enter the final showdown, you'll step into the batter's box with the goal of scoring runs to make an epic comeback and take the lead before hitting into a certain number of outs.
Dang nabbit, my chaps are making me chapped.
Alright, so basically the goal of Showdown is you want to get to the end and face that, elite pitcher for the final showdown. And once you beat that, you get whatever rewards come along with it. But as you know, you'll have challenges to do throughout the showdown. You'll be adding new players, new perks to your team throughout the course of the actual showdown itself. And one thing that's interesting, as he was talking about, you have to make a comeback within a certain number of outs. Take a look at the screenshot right here. You're facing Max Scherzer. You have a 1-run deficit to come back from, but you have 20 outs to get that 1 run. Now, obviously, that seems pretty easy. I don't know if that's because this is the starter showdown or whatever, but that seems like it's pretty easy to do. So I'm sure there's going to be some harder versions of the showdown where you're going to get less outs to come back from a higher deficit. Maybe there's something you can do in between drafting your team and then facing that final showdown to help with that deficit. I don't actually know. But once again, you're going to be drafting players as you continue to complete challenges throughout the showdown itself. And the ultimate goal, as I said, is to face that final pitcher. Now, for me, I think the game mode kind of looks cool. We still have a little bit more to talk about in this video, but I would have really loved to have seen something more head-to-head competitive versus maybe another play versus CPU mode like this. It's a cool concept for the mode. You kind of have a little bit of battle royale and then some challenges to do. Like, I kind of like the idea of it. Personally, though, I really would have loved to have seen more of a head-to-head competitive esports kind of center mode, but that's unfortunately not what we're getting. We're getting Showdown, and like I said, I still think it looks cool, but it's just not really what I was hoping for. That said, still got to get our hands on the game and play it. Maybe it'll be a really nice surprise, and it'll be really fun to stream and make videos on and stuff. We'll just have to wait and see. But now let's talk a little bit about the rewards for Showdown.
If you conquer the final showdown, you'll earn huge rewards in the form of program progress, stubs, XP, and packs. Hopefully that makes things more clear for you, Coach.
I reckon it does, Ramon. I reckon it does.
Man, that little puppet is kind of freaky sometimes. So, the rewards for Showdown. What do you get from actually playing in the mode? You get program stars, stubs, XP, and packs. To me, this is going to be very similar to Conquest, because Conquest pretty much gives you the same exact rewards, right? It gives you program stars towards whatever program you're working on or whatever program that Conquest map is tied to. It gives you stubs, it gives you XP, and it gives you packs. And hey, some of the Conquest maps this past year actually gave really nice packs. So if Showdown can actually have some really good rewards tied to it, similar to some of the ways Conquest did it, I think the game mode could actually be a really welcome addition. And last year, when you're grinding a program trying to get to the 300 stars for that boss, it was pretty much do the Conquest map, do the moments, do the online wins, and then try to get some more stars scrounged up by just playing the game. If you get program stars from completing showdowns, that's another thing to add into the mix of the regular program grinding, and to me, that's exciting. It breaks the structure, it adds something new into the mix, and I'm all here for that. So overall, my impressions of Showdown are, I like the idea of the mode. I think it's a cool idea, I think it's a cool concept, and I think some people will really enjoy this mode. And honestly, anytime they add a new way to play Diamond Dynasty, it's always a welcome addition, because we haven't really gotten a new Diamond Dynasty game mode since Events. I guess maybe Moments could be counted, but Moments can also be played offline, so it's not totally Diamond Dynasty exclusive. It seems like Showdown is going to be a Diamond Dynasty exclusive mode, considering it's listed under that DD stream on the developer stream calendar. And the rewards are going to be all DD centric as well. So I mean, overall, anytime you add a new mode, I'm gonna welcome it. I do wish it was something more along the lines of a esports competitive focused thing, but hey man, maybe someday we'll get that, but as of right now, we're getting Showdown. So down in the comments of the video, let me know what you think about Showdown. Obviously, we're going to learn more about the mode on the stream on the 7th. So I'm sure there's some minor details and everything that we can take away from that stream that will either make you feel more comfortable with the mode or maybe just reinforce your feelings currently. And like I said earlier, I will have a video on that stream as well. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Feel free to sound off down there. Remember, guys, I am going to be covering all the news and information from MLB The Show 20 from the streams and the videos, so make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Cougs46. I'm going to be streaming the hell out of MLB The Show 20 when the game comes out, and I'm still streaming a little bit of 19 over there as well. Thank you guys for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Hopefully Showdown is fun. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.